Breaking news. Luigi Mangione was in a fight with a family member before he went and unalived the CEO. Let's roll the clip.
I'll go without. Without? Yeah, without. Nigga, you need me. Super Mario, nigga. Brothers. Super Mario Brothers, bitch. At least that's what we used to be. I don't know who the fuck you are no more. You wanna know who I am? I'm the nigga that you ain't good enough to be. You ain't nothing but a player 2 ass nigga, Luigi. That's it. That's all you are. That's all you ever gonna be. When you die, that's how niggas gonna remember you. Player fucking 2.
Hello, welcome to the ISTAPHOBE News Report. If you've ever been called an ISTAPHOBE, this is the news report for you and for people that don't take things too seriously and are not afraid to laugh. Let's continue. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe if you like the video. So Luigi Mangione, not to get confused with Chuck Mangione.
I'm Chuck Mangione. You know, even celebrities have to hunt for bargains. That's why I go to the Megalomart, where shopping feels so good.
We are starting to learn a lot about Luigi Mangione. A UPenn publication wrote that he helped start a club at the university for students interested in gaming and game design. He was in a fraternity, and one of his cousins is a Maryland state legislator. Former classmates say Mangione had everything going for him, and they are surprised that he's now accused of murder. It's the smile that went viral. Investigators sharing these photos of 26-year-old Luigi Mangione beaming at an Upper West Side hostel all across the country in hopes that someone would recognize the person they believe to be responsible for shooting and killing United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson on December 4th. An employee at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania remembered that smile and called police on Monday, leading police to finally capture Mangione 6 days after the manhunt first began.
He was born and raised in Maryland. We know he has ties to San Francisco, California, and his last known address was Honolulu, Hawaii. He has no prior arrest history in New York.
The Towson, Maryland native went to a prestigious private school in Baltimore and graduated valedictorian in 2016. Mangione also graduated from the University of Pennsylvania in 2020 with both a bachelor's and a master's degree in engineering for computer science and math. These photos on his X account show off his smile, a love for adventure, and his posts suggest an interest in health. He reshared different theories about society. Police say when they arrested him, they found a ghost gun, similar to the one seen in the surveillance video capturing Thompson's death, thousands of dollars in cash, multiple fake IDs, and a personal manifesto.
Mangione had been out of touch with his family for months. In November, sources tell ABC News his mother filed a missing persons report in San Francisco. The sources say investigators in Pennsylvania have started interviewing his relatives, perhaps asking about internet posts in which Mangione wrote about back pain, brain fog, and sciatica. Mangione at one point writing, "It's absolutely brutal to have such a life-halting issue." His former roommate in Hawaii said Mangione struggled with a back injury.
Unfortunately, he did let me know that the severity of his back issue was such that it was very difficult to have physical relationships with women, that it made things painful.
So Luigi left his mansion to go kill the CEO of United Healthcare because he had back pain that got worse from a surfing incident. And then he became an incel because he had back pain that was so bad that kept him from being able to go down a woman's pipe. It's kind of ironic he's about to go to prison where dudes are going to spend time going down his pipe and he's going to make his back pain a whole lot worse.
Oh no.
Y'all may feel bad for this man because he had back pain. Okay, he had back pain. There's a lot of people that have pain that they can't solve. There's a lot of people that have a lot of chronic pain that they can't do nothing about. And the doctors they go to say, yo, we treated you the best we can and we can't do anything for it. People end up being addicted to drugs and stuff like that because of the type of back pain they have. So you want me to feel bad that this dude thought, oh, a good idea will be to go kill a daggone CEO of United Healthcare because he's rich? Newsflash, bucko, you came from a well-off family, you had a well-off life, you was an Ivy League graduate, and you had a pretty decent job. Your job didn't offer you good enough healthcare? You couldn't go find healthcare and pay for that privately for yourself? Or crazy thought, I know this is gonna be crazy. What about Obamacare? I thought Obamacare was supposed to be the best, right? Oh, y'all complain about Trump trying to get rid of Obamacare, but I thought that was a good thing. Obamacare was so good. It seems like maybe it's not. So this is the person that the left is going martyring. This is the person that the left is making their symbol. A rich kid that had a rich life, but he's in a little pain that modern medicine can't solve, and that's why he killed the CEO. It doesn't seem like this was about healthcare. it seemed like he was trying to get back at someone because he was in pain. And I know pain can make people crazy, but I don't think that's an excuse. Like, he even tried untraditional medicine and stuff like that. And maybe all the drugs he was doing made him go a little crazy. And that's why Maha, Make America Healthy Again, we need to see, like, what are these drugs actually doing to people's minds? Like, why are we giving people these hard opioids to treat chronic pain? Like, maybe there's something else they could do. I got questions, but like, and I know I'm not the expert on these subject, but like, why was the first instinct, or not the first instinct, why was any instinct say, oh, I'm gonna go kill the CEO of a United Healthcare? And I'm like, you had the money, you came from money, and you could have been able to go for better healthcare than the average person. Like, you think you're doing this for us? You're not doing this for us. You're in a completely different boat, bucko. Like, that, you make that make sense. Like, our struggle doesn't apply to you. You couldn't find the problem with your back because maybe modern medicine isn't there yet. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I might be a crazy person myself and I'm going on a tangent, but maybe listen to this, right? Listen to this. This isn't about healthcare. Like this, like he's trying to make this about healthcare. Maybe he's just after some rich person, and he just, even though he's rich himself, come from a rich family, maybe he's just after another one because of all the crazy liberal stuff he read, all the crazy daggone weird far left ideas that he dove into. All right, put your tinfoil hats on right quick with me, right? This dude in New York, he did an elaborate scheme about shooting a dude, writing on the bullets. I'm keeping his face covered. But somehow they caught him because he took his mask off to go flirt with a girl. And this dude apparently is an incel because he can't have the daggone sex because of his back pain. All right, you still with me, right? And after that, he switched clothes. He's able to ditch his backpack. He got on the bike and then went from the bike to the daggone taxi, right? And then he make it daggone to another state where they found him at a McDonald's from the daggone cameras. I seen these camera angles that they took the picture of his face, and that don't make sense. He had his face covered most of the time, and I'm like, y'all, you was able to know it was him just from his eye, just from right here. She saw that like, that's him for sure. And when they found him, they found that he had the gun with a silencer on it. He also had his manifesto on him. He also had multiple fake IDs and all this other stuff. And I'm like, am I a conspiracy theorist, or did they just say, oh, we found a dude with all the evidence we need to throw him away at a daggone McDonald's? Some McDonald's worker just saw the dude like, that's him. I seen them eyes before I could tell that's him. So y'all tell me, is my tinfoil hat a little too tight, or is something just not adding up? Like, I'm starting to think, maybe this dude didn't do it, but he's trying to take credit for it so he could try to rouse people up for other stuff. Like, there's people who think that, oh, before like daggone April, May, there's gonna be a lot of people dying from daggone political violence. And I'm like, how many grains before it's a heap? Something's gotta start it off. Something gotta be like the powder keg that like gets everything going, right? And I feel like people are just really trying to do this now. Maybe this dude didn't really actually didn't really murder a person, because 2 more manifestos came out after he got in jail, and these manifestos are not lining up with what was reported. So maybe this dude is thinking, oh, I'm gonna get my manifesto out there to rile people up for my cause. Cause I don't really think that he did. I just think he's just trying to capitalize on this so he could get something going. Because I'm like, bruh, if you're mad at the healthcare industry and you're a pretty well-off person, that don't make sense. You come from a well-off family. Nobody wanted to help you out, give you money. No, you worked at a decent job after you graduated from an Ivy League school, and your job couldn't cover your insurance. You couldn't find private insurance outside your job that you would pay for out of pocket. Like, something just doesn't add up. Like, why did he go after a healthcare person? Or maybe it could have just been any rich person in general. But why would his family owned country club, so they had to have some sort of money. So it's one rich person going after a more rich person, which just doesn't make sense. Like, you think you're on the side of the less than the 99%? Like, really? Like, come on now. Like, I feel like this dude was probably crazy to begin with. This dude went to these daggone liberal institutions. He read another crazy person's daggone manifesto, and he got more radicalized. And I'm starting to think, this is all just a ploy to get something going, to get people going, because you have people on the left trying to say, oh, both sides are against.
This is a feeling that people feel across the left and the right. You mentioned Ben Shapiro earlier in his video about the healthcare exec. I encourage people to check the comment section on that video, okay? 100% of America is united on this, or rather the majority of America is united on this.
I'm like, both sides? Whoa, 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 whoa. The left is all for this type of stuff. Look at what they did at my boy Trump. They took 2 shots at him, right? Or they tried to take 2 shots at him. They caught him the second time. So I'm starting to think, the left is on y'all on your own with this. Most conservatives say, hey, yo, we might not agree with this stuff, but there's a way to fight the system without just going around killing people. Because if they start killing the healthcare CEO, when do they start killing the owner of a small business? That's how it all start. What's next? Going to kill the Christian baker that didn't want to bake a cake for people of the daggone alphabet gang and part of the Rainbow Warrior community? Is that what's next? So that's why I'm thinking, maybe he didn't do it. Then the real color got away. Or maybe he did and he was a crazy person because he was going through some back pain. And I'm like, your back pain might get a whole lot worse in prison. I'm just saying. They about to run them cheeks. Hey, yo, I'm out. Before I go, I just ask, if you're not too butthurt, give me a like, share, subscribe, and let me know if you like the news report I'm doing. Remember, it's the ISTAPHOBE news report, only on the Menace. Hey, yo, I'm out.
And we're out of here like a screaming herd of turtles.